In 2008, a man living in rural Missouri was winding down for the night. His family had gone to bed and he decided to step outside for a quick smoke break. It was a normal night, pitch black outside, but as he lit his cigarette, something caught his eye. Out of the corner of his left eye, he saw movement. He turned just in time to see a tall, jagged shadow bolt out of his 17-year-old son's room. It was thin and crooked, shaped almost like a lightning bolt, and it was darker than the night itself. The thing looked about 12 feet tall. He backed into the house and locked the door behind him. As he stepped into the living room, his son came running out of his bedroom, white as a ghost. Before the father could say anything, his son blurted out, "Dad, you're not going to believe what I saw." His father stopped him though and asked if it was a tall, dark shadow. His son's mouth dropped wide open and says, "Yeah." It came up the wall behind my lamp. It came off of the wall and rushed right at me. Terrified, his son said he had to roll off his bed just to get away from it. The shadow vanished straight through the wall, and that's when the father realized whatever he had seen outside, his son had seen inside. Be an awful big coincidence if they hadn't just seen the same thing. If it was something totally different. Anyway, but the story wasn't over there. Later, the son explained a few things that they hadn't caught on at first. When the shadow first appeared in the room, it wasn't tall. It started out really small, maybe like a foot tall, hiding behind the lamp that was sitting on the floor. Its base stayed still, but the top moved like a flame, flickering, growing. Within seconds, the shadow stretched all the way up to the ceiling, and that's when it lunged at him. Now, you'd think after something like that, the family would have gotten a break. Like, how often does that kind of stuff happen, right? But they didn't catch a break. The very next morning, around 10 a.m., the man's daughter woke up to something even worse. She woke up, opened her eyes, and found herself staring straight at the window. And there, standing outside the glass, was a figure, dressed all in black, wearing a hood. No face. Do you think she screamed? She freaking screamed. She screamed and ran out into the living room where her father was. Now remember, at this point, nobody had told her what had happened the night before. And she was hysterical. She kept saying there was a man standing outside my window. The father bolted outside within 30 seconds, very quickly. And living on 5 open acres, if anyone had been there, they would have seen them. When they looked at the window height of the window pane where the hooded figure had appeared, they realized that whoever or whatever his daughter had seen that morning would have had to have been at least 8 feet tall. The man does tell me, though, that after that, the dark thing never came back. But for that family in that house, the memory of that night never left them. It sticks with them to this very day. And to be honest, I totally understand. But leave me a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think it was. What the freak was that thing? Damn it, man.